Well, okay, name a celebrity that is a squish.
I don't know, because I feel like it's kind of personality. I don't know. My grandpa's the only official squish, so I'm trying to build.
Jenna's having a stroke right now.
I am. This is my first podcast. I'm nervous.
No, you do another podcast.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You and a couple of
Latinas.
Sassy Latinas.
I'm trying to tap into my Mexican culture.
You're trying to I'm
trying to speak Spanish.
Well, you're gonna reach the wide audience pretty good today.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy burrito.
Yeah, dude. So United Healthcare CEO murder was caught on private security camera. Have you gone down this rabbit hole?
That's wild. Well, did you see everyone saying they think that the guy's hot? Did you
hear
about that? What do you think about that?
On Reddit, they're like, I mean, I saw the pictures.
Is he hot?
Yeah.
He's not a squish.
He's not a squish.
No.
That is not squish.
That's anti-squish.
Assassinating a CEO of a
not
Fortune
squish.
500 company is not squish.
I mean, we need to know more, but...
Squish it.
Squish it.
Pull it.
Pop it.
Pop it. Twist it.
Twist it. Squish it.
it.
That's Squish's theme song when he stands up.
Normally, yeah. I forgot to cue the music bed.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, if it falls flat,
okay, so there's still
just something going on.
This is wild.
Yeah.
This is cool.
I'm a bit out of my sorts because normally I just jump into ridiculous shit. I need to introduce you.
I know. They don't know who I am.
And you chose to introduce yourself with Squish.
I know. Well, just because that's my grandpa and that's just me. But I don't know. I don't know how to introduce myself.
I'm just not talking. I just sit there and just I'm like,
don't.
Hey, Jenna.
Then I'll go off.
Do you watch The View?
No. Do you?
Yeah, every day.
There's no way that you watch
I haven't missed an episode of The View since
You've never watched The
2008. Between The View, my favorite shows, The View, Grey's Anatomy,
What?
and Intervention.
And the Drew Barrymore show. But only, do you see how like she sits on like top of her guest?
She is when I think of unhinged, unrelatable celebrities, Drew Barrymore is kind of right on that line.
Really?
Because I feel like she tries so hard to be like, I'm just like every girl.
Yeah, I can see that. I wanted to love her, and I feel like I kind of do, but I don't know. Is she trying too hard?
She's like an aunt that if you saw at the grocery store, you would be like, shit, let's scoot down this aisle. I want to talk to her. Yeah. Yeah,
one of those. I could see that. No, she is kind of doing a lot, but I kind of like her.
I'm not a big... I don't get it.
You don't get the
also, dude,
Drew Barrymore lore?
Man, okay, this is where we start to get in trouble.
Let's go.
I feel like she needs to do something about her teeth.
Ooh. You don't think like they're her now? You think she should still get them fixed?
I think she needs veneers. If you reach a certain celebrity level, right, there's no excuse.
No, I agree. I would have veneers.
Because when you look at her in certain lights, it kind of, she's got like George Washington wooden teeth vibe.
Ooh, that's tough.
That's a big old
big,
wooden chompers, dude.
Big one. Yeah, that's not the vibe. I feel like she should have done that already, though.
Do you have any wooden teeth?
No, I've just have like hella cavities.
How many cavities you got right now?
Well, I got 8 filled last time. So I don't have them anymore, but I know one of them's a root canal.
Were they all diagnosed at the same time?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And what'd they say?
Yep. I hadn't been to the dentist in straight up 5 years. And then I finally built up the courage. But like, I knew it was going to be bad. But 8?
And they're like...
That was disgusting.
Jenna, this is Dr. Smith. And he wants to talk to you about something. Jenna, this is a toothbrush.
Yeah. No, literally, like, do you own a toothbrush?
Did they give you that?
No, the dentist that I went to, you're gonna laugh. They specialize in dental anxiety. So
did you get gassed up?
No, but so they're trained to be very nice to their patients. They don't make you feel bad because I don't want people to make me feel bad that I didn't brush my teeth. When I went, I had just had a it's just at night.
I just had a molar cut out of my mouth.
Yeah, you had some crazy teeth shit this year.
Yeah, shit was wild, and I had the anxiety was out of the embarrassment of not taking care of it 2 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. That like I was so embarrassed to go back in there. I can't eat candy without it hurting.
I had this broken tooth for a year and a half, 2 years maybe.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where I was pulling chunks of it out,
That's
slivers.
Not okay.
And it was just so painful, and I was just like, I got to get this handled. And
it was like one day you came. Are you talking about the most recent one?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You came into work literally one day, and you're like, I'm going to go to the dentist. And then was that the same day?
Literally, they took it out that day. The dentist was like, hi, I'm so-and-so. We're not going to worry about anything else in your mouth except we got to get this out.
We got to get it out.
Because apparently I could have died.
That's not okay.
Apparently I could be in heaven.
No. R.I.P.
Harry. Harry,
I can't fly.
I can't fly, Harry.
I'm like a bird. I can't fly.
But I can't fly.
I can't do that. R.I.P. They were playing Liam Payne at the CluRb this weekend. And I was like, it was One Direction.
You went to the club this weekend?
Yeah, for a second. It was.
Wait, debrief.
Mm-hmm.
What club?
Hot chick. I know, it was post wedding party, free table.
Oh, you had a wedding this weekend, huh?
Yeah. On my own.
No, man.
Nobody. Yeah, not mine.
What? So you went out after the reception?
Yeah, like they.
What time the reception end?
10. It started early. It was like, I think the ceremony started at 4. I was in Mesa, actually. Fun fact.
Shout out Mesa.
Shout out Mesa. What's
up?
The
big table. I drove past a sign that said.
Hola.
It said Mesa table on a road sign.
Yeah.
So it's saying table Mesa.
Table.
Or table. Pizza.
Little Caesars. It was a Little Caesars ad.
It was, dude. Table. So hot chick, you get there
chick.
what time? 10:30, 11 o'clock?
Yeah, we took a party bus to hot chick.
That.
Yeah,
dude.
talk about a night. Wild.
How many people were on the party bus?
Not that many. It was honestly a big party bus. There was room, which was nice because
Double decker.
No.
It was one of those British buses.
No, but I've always wanted to go on one of those. Have you ever been on
list.
one?
No, dude. I've never been out of the country.
What?
I've only been to Arizona.
You've never been out of the country?
Mm-mm.
Wait, really?
No, dude, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in international travel.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's bad for you.
Yeah.
Seeing the world is bad. No, I've been. Let's see. Let me count down all the places I've been. Australia.
So you just lied.
Jamaica.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
Mexico. Bhutan. Let's see. I did a summer in Hong Kong. I did.
Are you being serious?
I lived in Spain for 3 years.
No, you're not.
No, I've been to Jamaica, Mexico, and Australia. That's it.
Okay.
I'm not a big international guy.
That's okay.
Because I couldn't afford it.
It's
can't afford it.
Nah, for real. That shit expensive.
No, I spent my 20s driving around the country, but
that's cool.
No.
Do you think that helped you find yourself? Should I be doing that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, no, it was fine.
I'm glad I
got to see like a good part of the country.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, mostly the east.
Did you drive a bus?
Yeah, I drove a bus.
Fuck yeah.
Drove a double decker
school bus.
It is school bus, yeah.
Yeah.
Just picking up random kids.
Hop in. You're like the
Pied Piper, dude.
Who?
What?
You're like the fish or the manta ray from Nemo.
Who's the manta ray?
Mr. Ray. When he picks up all the kids.
Oh.
And they all get on his back.
Yeah, I was doing Pied Piper more as he lured kids into a cave and killed them.
That's
more my speed.
Yeah, that's the difference. That shows our two brains.
Yeah, the Pied Piper was Robin Hood time. Whatever, that period.
No.
You don't know who Robin Hood is?
I know the name, and I also
Sherwood Forest. Did you ever see The Princess Bride? What? Shrek.
Yes.
You've seen Shrek?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm a believer.
Pied Piper. I think Robin Hood is in Shrek, right? Didn't they make a movie with a fox that was Robin Hood?
I think so, but I don't. Can you break down
Robin
Hood?
Robin Hood was a guy, and the reason they called the app Robin Hood, the big Wall Street app, was because Robin Hood, notoriously, he was a thief, a thievery type person, like a thief. He was a thief. He was a thief, and he would steal from the rich and give it to the poor.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
So the poor folks loved him, but the rich
they didn't fuck with him.
Didn't love him.
No.
So then when Pied Piper, what's Robin Hood? Fuck.
Who the fuck is Pied Piper? Peter Piper Pizza.
Peter Piper Pizza. When the Peter Piper Pizza app came out, shit got crazy. No, Robin Hood, when the app came out, it was because they were basically undercutting Big Wall Street and not charging all the people the fees.
Oh.
And they actually ultimately turned out to be doubly crooked because they were because they were essentially stealing. They stole a bunch of money from poor folks playing the stock market.
That's up. They took money from me.
Yeah, so the Pied Piper was in that era.
Okay.
Tights, Three Musketeers type shit.
Okay.
I don't really know what is that, like 1700s.
I could not tell you.
I don't know, but it was happening. It was like UK. There's a bunch of movies like Bridgerton.
Okay.
Yeah. Robin.
Bridgerton,
exactly. They're perfect. There we go.
Bridgerton. You got to get on my level.
So imagine a guy in tights.
Oh no.
With a flute, just wandering around the Bridgerton town.
I don't know about that.
And he's like, I'm a believer, whatever, on his little flute, and then he has all the children in the community come follow him, and he's like, guys, I got cake in my little cave here.
Sounds
and they're like,
really good.
He's got cake.
And then
homie's got cake down here. He's got
he caked up.
And then
that was wild to start with.
So pretty much, he'd lure him in, and you know.
I like the story until that part.
That's a long way of me just asking you about your party bus. Sorry,
yes.
My bad.
No, the party bus was lit, you know.
How hammered were you when you got on the party bus?
Probably not drunk enough yet. Not to be like carefree on a party bus.
So out of 10, you were 3?
No,
3, 4?
I was.
You were like, I was a 9?
I was
9.5?
I was probably like a 5, 6,
Okay.
5.
6.
5.5, 5. Yeah. And then I had like 2 vodka crayons. Yuck.
At
Hot Chick.
Hot Chick.
And
what's the vibe at Hot Chick?
not it.
Dance club? That sort of shit?
No. I don't know what the vibe.
Everybody clap your hands.
Dude, they were playing the worst remix of That What Makes, or what's the song? That's What Makes You yeah.
Oh.
Do you want me to sample it?
What do you mean? What makes you beautiful?
Yeah, I took a video. This is what they were playing at the club.
At the CluRb? Ugh.
Anyways, they didn't even give a shout out to the fallen.
To Liam.
Literally.
His funeral, everybody was worried about fans crashing his funeral. Did you see all that stuff?
You know who crashed it?
Who?
I just ate the mic.
Who?
Daily Mail. They be crashing everything, though.
What do you mean they crashed it?
Well, they were like out there taking pics, up and close. But
you're
I looked at them.
allowed to do that. You went to journalism school.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't want my picture taken.
But
I do want to look at it.
That's a big part of the John Benet Ramsey. You know who John Benet Ramsey is?
You were talking about him earlier.
Him? It was a 6-year-old girl.
Her.
That got murdered.
Well, you don't know.
She got murdered in her house on Christmas night.
That's sad.
Or the 26th and found on the 26th. But it was a whole thing where basically the mom woke up, found a ransom note. That in the ransom note said something. Yeah, she said something along the lines of, we work for an international faction and we need $181,000 or your daughter's dead. Call the police. Your daughter's dead. All this stuff. No. And so they call the police because they, want to free up their schedule a bit.
Right. Right. Anyways,
if somebody kidnapped Awesome, it was like, if you call the police, she's dead. I'd be like, I'm calling the police. Immediately.
Immediate call the police. The I doing?
And then I text the people who I said police have been called
on their way.
Just to let you know,
they're outside. It's Christmas wish.
My Christmas wish this year.
Yeah, what's on your Christmas list?
Oh wait, hold on. Keep that. Save that.
Okay. Pause.
Do we need to finish John Benet Ramsey?
I don't know. Where were we?
I don't really know where I was going with that.
What initiated that? Because we were at the CluRb. And then it was Liam Payne. I think we were just going down.
Oh, yeah, and the Liam Payne funeral thing. So basically, when they had the funeral or the memorial service for their daughter, they had all the parishioners stand lining the sidewalks so they could get to their car without people taking pictures.
Respect.
Yeah.
But
everybody thought it was the family trying to hide from the press. So,
shit.
And they accused the parents of killing the daughter. Yeah.
Whatever happened? Well,
basically the ransom note they think is in the wife's handwriting.
No way.
Yeah. There's so many theories about this one thing, but there's a documentary on Netflix. You should check it out.
I'll add that to the list.
It's pretty hard. I don't know, man. Do you like that murder, true crime type shit?
I used to be more into it, but now it's not my vibe.
What's your vibe now? Dating show?
Yeah. Things that are like so stupid. Right now I'm watching Sex Life of College Girls, right? Is that what it's called?
I always want to call it Secret.
I know, because the Mormons.
And Secret Life of Teenager.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Secret Life of American
And Secret
Teenage.
Life of Pets.
Yeah, that's the best one, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, come on.
If they did the Sex Life of College Animals.
Pets.
Yeah, pets. That'd
be lit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm watching that. And I'm watching that Dune show. So I like.
Why are you watching Dune?
I don't know.
Did you see the movies?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like the movies?
Yeah.
You're a Timothy Chalamet.
I love me some Timothy Chalamet.
You and Selena have that in common.
We get it. We have good taste in Timothy Chalamet.
I don't know.
He's perfect. What do you mean you don't know?
I would need more man than that.
I mean,
he
is a skinny little guy, but
I'm looking for a jelly roll type. You know what I mean?
Yo. Dude, that's crazy. That's the other side of things.
Yeah.
But he's on his he's on his fitness journey. You saw that, right? He's on his weight loss journey. Jelly Roll was great the other night. Did you see him? Oh, I
used the most. This is nuts. Shout out Jelly Roll.
Mm-hmm. He was the best.
No. So you were talking about Sex Lives with College Pets.
What I'm watching. So Sex Lives College Pets.
Do you like that show? Do you think the Sex
Life? Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie. It has it's embarrassing, but I be laughing.
I think all those shows, and I've said this to my wife who rolls her eyes at me, I think all these shows are too obsessed with sex. I find the topic to be boring in terms of plot devices.
Right.
It just is okay.
Right.
Cool.
Well, and it's how many more ways can you do it?
Right. And then also the thing of showing full sex scenes.
It's crazy.
Tell Me
now.
Lies. Tell Me Lies is out of control.
Yeah, I was just going to talk about that.
Just imply it. I don't need to see it.
Wild.
Advance the story.
I know.
You only have 44 minutes an episode. Show me.
Give me the juice.
Enhance
Not
the story.
That juice.
Yeah, I don't
want that juice.
No.
No.
Plus, yeah,
Sorry.
I watch it as an adult. I'm just like, this is gross.
Is weird.
Yeah.
It is. It's it's just what do you do? It's
yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, and then you're watching it with somebody.
I know. Even if it's my best friend Brooke and I, and who cares? But it's we're both just watching porn, basically.
Yeah.
Wild.
No, thank you.
No.
Yeah, I'm here for the story.
Right, and I'll take a little, but we don't have to.
No, just show me the first initiation of it, and then fade to black.
Right.
And then it's implied.
I feel like it's a competition now between all the streaming services to see who can do it the most.
Who can be the most salacious.
Yes.
Yeah, I hate that.
I feel like HBO takes the cake, but then Netflix started pushing some shit.
You know what's crazy? In the 90s,
Hulu.
There was this whole thing about basically violence, f***ing up people's kids and their brains and shit.
Yeah.
And video game violence and TV violence. Yeah. And then it never over-sexualized. Now I'm going to be the guy in 5 years writing letters to Congress being we need to desexualize TV.
Yes. That's going to be the next movement.
I'm trying to watch my stories.
Yeah, what
I
the fuck?
do think we're rapidly approaching an era of prudishness compared to where we were.
That was a really big word.
Prudishness? I'm pretty sure it's a made-up word.
Okay, because I was like, can I get the context definition on that and spelling?
Can I get the country of origin, please? Yeah, what show are you watching that's not teenage drama?
It's kind of dry out there right now.
It does suck.
It's there's nothing. None of my big shows are out right now. Tell Me Lies is done.
Yep.
Stranger Things.
Sopranos.
Yep.
It's off.
That sucks. I hate that. What else? Well, I was big on the reality shows this summer. That was my thing.
What's your favorite movie?
It's a hard question.
Give me 3 or 4 favorite movies.
Wait, okay, I could do that. It's funny because I've tried to prepare myself for this question and I never can.
Well, no, and any answer you give, you're gonna think about it later. You're
I know.
I fucking don't.
Okay,
really
so I'm just
movie.
you're gonna be you're so
okay,
dumb.
Here we go. Not favorite movies. Give me just some movies that you really like.
Okay. This is a really loaded question. I want to answer it right. I want to look back and be okay, I said, okay, I'm just going to throw some out there.
Okay.
First one, and you're going to be lame.
You're first one, Robin Hood. I'm like,
second one, Secret Life of Pets.
Secret Life of Pets 2.
Third one, Bad Guys on Netflix. Number 4, Trolls.
Have you seen? Do you like animated movies?
Yeah, I like Disney movies.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite Disney movie?
Another loaded question. Well, okay,
just give me a
this
few
also
Disney
falls
movies.
in my top favorite movies.
Okay,
but Endgame holds a spot in my heart.
Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
Why?
Because it was iconic. Or you're not a Marvel guy,
No, explain to me why Avengers Endgame is a movie I should see.
You've never seen it?
No.
You're lying.
I saw the first Avengers.
Okay, well, this is number 4.
Then I hit pause indefinitely.
I just like the Marvel characters, and then you put them all together, and it's the biggest movie. And it was cool to see in the movie theaters. I don't know.
All the Avengers all the movies should be like 3 hours long. Every one of them.
I agree.
Because there's too many big actors.
Right.
And there's like, I enjoyed the first Avengers movie, but there were certain things I can't remember, but I was like, I didn't get enough of this or this or this.
No, it took me a while to get into that kind of stuff too, because I was like, this stuff it's stupid.
So what makes Avengers Endgame better than other movies?
it's the big one. Everyone's in it.
Is that the one where the snap happens?
That is Infinity War, and then Endgame is like
where they come back.
Yeah.
Do they come back in that movie?
Yeah, they do, and it's really sad.
Why?
Because shit goes down, and then history's changed forever. But
they're back.
Not anymore.
Well, they went away?
Yeah, they're still gone.
They brought them back, and then they came. Then they left.
Well, Thanos snapped.
Right.
And then half the population went away.
Right.
And then the ones that were left, my mouth is dry as fuck talking about this. Anyway, sorry. He snaps, they go. Why am I explaining? You don't care.
Well, I know about the snap.
Okay, so then
I'm just asking you why the movie's good.
Oh. Because I really like it. And it has really good music in it.
I like the snap. Because I snap.
I be snapping with it. I just
I'm going to start doing that in meetings. When I get really pissed off, I'm just going to go.
Do it in the Thursday.
Yeah.
Just hit him with it. We don't even have meetings anymore.
Yeah, we don't.
Peace, love, no meetings. But anyways, Avenger Endgame. Also, I saw it in theaters when it came out, and it was like so many Marvel nerds in there, but it was lit. Like they were all jumping, and it was a cool experience. I won't lie.
I saw Mean Girls opening night.
The new one?
No.
Oh.
The original.
Okay, how was that?
I was 17 or 18.
Ooh.
And it was me and 3 of my boys.
Oh, yeah. Do you feel like that stuck with you? That holds a special place because...
I mean, yeah, it was fun. High school.
Yeah.
And I think we went on a weeknight. I want to say we went on Thursday.
Oh, then you know it's extra crazy.
Dude, yeah, I miss I don't know. I don't have any friends as an adult.
Yeah.
And also, I don't really want any friends. I kind of used it all up. Do you want
to be friends?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I just don't have space. I have too many friends.
Holding space.
I have one friend. That's one too many, dude.
It's hard. I can barely take time for myself.
I think the older you get,
it's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all your friends start having kids or get married.
Weird. It's so weird.
And and then you just realize we're not talking because we don't have the similar interests.
Right.
We don't do the same shit anymore.
Right. It's also I was telling you this, I need to let go of the anxiety of feeling bad about that.
Yeah, you're all and you get real worried about what your friends think of you for not doing anything.
Yeah, because I don't want them to think I'm a bad friend, which I...
Yeah, because you had a friend that went through an experience, a negative experience, and then you didn't text them for several weeks.
Yeah.
And then...
But it was just because I just was super busy, and truly I feel like we live the same day over and over and over.
100%.
And I'm so bad. I get so in my head. I need to make this... And I wanted to have a very genuine big text,
Right.
And make sure it's done the right way. But then I get anxiety about that. And then it's just this whole thing. And my brain definitely stops me from doing it, which is fucked up.
Well,
working on it.
I told you, though, just do in 2 months. Just be like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing. But
they will have forgotten you didn't text them.
I just feel bad.
Dude, you want to be feeling bad? You want to just feeling bad. So
you tell me. Maybe
so my friend moved out to LA, and I was in the pretty much getting to the peak of my alcoholism.
Yep.
Where I was just every weeknight, just fucking going for it.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
And her grandmother died. And it was a family friend from way back, right? Way back.
Yeah.
Years. And I was in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I would have had to drive 90 minutes north. No big deal.
Yeah.
It was literally in the hometown.
Yeah.
So I got fucking hammered.
Right.
And I was on the phone, being like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to be a supportive friend, all this stuff. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to get up. The funeral's at 11.
Yeah.
So I just stayed up and kept drinking all night. I called in sick to work, and then I just went back to bed and didn't go to the funeral. And I never talked to that person again. Never.
Oh, how? Ooh.
Never. See, because I was like, I'm going to be there for the funeral. I'm going to be a supportive friend. And I was really laying it on thick, like, dude, I'm such a good friend.
Right.
But I was also, that was me being drunk.
Right. Oh, fuck. See.
The other time I did something fucking crazy was a friend of mine is a drummer, and he called me and he said, hey, so-and-so, we're getting this band back together, but we're not really sure if Mike, the bass player, could do it. And
Mike? From TikTok?
Yeah, from TikTok. Miyagi-Do Mike from TikTok. He we don't know if he can really swing, hang with the music and, be committed to the band.
Right.
And I said, listen. I can learn. I'll learn the set. I'll play the shows with you. You're going to do like 4 shows. I'll do the shows with you.
Right.
I'll play bass.
Right.
Don't worry about it. Meanwhile, I'm drunk. I don't own a bass.
Right.
I didn't know how to play bass at the time.
You were just committed.
100% committed. And then the next day he was like, so we're going to book these gigs for this day. And I was like, I'm actually unavailable those days.
Can't. That's wild. How'd you get out of that situation? I
said, yeah, I'm going to be out of town.
And then that was it?
Yep.
Respect.
I still talk to one of those guys.
Okay. So there you go.
Yeah. So I'll tell you a story in a second.
Okay.
That I introduced a group of people to someone.
Okay.
And then someone in their circle of friends died because I introduced this person to their group. Yeah. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome. As once again joined by Jenna Del Ortega.
Yep.
Of Ortego Taco fam.
Yes, that's me.
That's your family.
I'm Wednesday Adams.
You're Wednesday Adams, also Taco.
Taco Wednesday. I'm Taco Wednesday.
Heir to the Taco. Dude, you are Taco Wednesday.
That should be my new nickname, Taco Wednesday. But yes, I often get mistaken for Jenna Ortega. It's hard.
Just by name.
And looks. And personality.
And
what?
Nah.
Anyways, but yes, thank you for having me on the premiere.
Personality? Come on, dude.
Hey!
Jenna Ortega?
Yep. Shut up. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I'll tell you. So I was in this metal, the hard rock, like Shinedown type band, right?
Shinedown is crazy.
Wasn't metal. Y'all would be at a Shinedown.
I'm in a room and I don't belong. Dude, Grant and I just recently hung out with Shinedown.
Yeah. It was nuts, dude.
It was the craziest.
We went on tour. We were their videographers for 3 weeks.
Yeah. We headlined Love Pup Family Fest.
I headlined.
Yeah, you did. I didn't. I didn't even get let in backstage.
I fucking headlined, dude. I didn't even have any credentials. I walked out in the front. The security was like, "Whoa." Must
be nice. They were like, "Stop."
Y'all have been at Love Pup Family Fest and you can't get backstage.
Me.
So I was in this band that was kind of like Shinedown, a little heavier. For context, for those not Jenna, for listeners, it was like Seven Dust. That means nothing.
Yeah,
right?
no, I'm like, break it down.
Yeah, Seven Dust style shit.
What's a synonym of Seven Dust?
Was that you or me?
Yo, that was me.
Jenna's got fucking GERD over there, dude.
Dude, it's been all week. Something's up.
Cup of Cheez-Its.
I'm so sorry. Why did that happen so close to the mic? When you go back and you're editing that, that's going to rip.
I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to double it.
Ew.
So I was in this hard rock band, and I started as the singer.
What?
Yeah. And
That's
then,
lit.
so I auditioned. They gave me the singing job. And I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
And then I think I maybe did one gig singing.
Okay.
And then they were like, hey, actually, we're going to fire our drummer. Do you want to play drums? We're going to bring in a singer. I was like,
do you think like...
It was an upgrade all
Okay.
around. Yeah.
That's good.
Because I'm not a good singer.
Says, I mean, you were a singer in a band, so...
Yeah. But I think it was the charisma thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? More charisma than talent.
Yep.
But then they moved me over to drums and I was crushing.
That was your vibe.
It was great. Band got a lot better. So I ended up joining another band that was doing slightly better.
Is that like just band?
If you're a musician,
you
kind of wait and you hop around until you find something that's a payday.
Okay, true.
So I can't remember. I booked like a casino gig or not original music.
Hell yeah!
And I was like, guys, I gotta step out, but I have a recommendation.
Okay.
I gave my recommendation to the band. And shout out, if the person who I gave the recommendation to the band is listening, I'm not blaming you for anything. I don't know if he listens to the premium.
So
interested. That's why I saved this for the premium.
Yeah.
So he joined the band.
Okay.
And the bass player in the band had this long-term girlfriend.
Okay.
But he also had a pill addiction.
Okay.
Right. So he was kind of not the most high-functioning guy.
Right. He's
just nice dude, whatever.
Right.
But my friend who I recommended to play drums ended up becoming friendly with the bass player's long-term girlfriend.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. And then they ended up getting together.
Oh, no.
And then a few months later...
I think I'm seeing where it's going.
The guy kind of...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I wouldn't have recommended him for the job...
Right. Ooh.
But, I mean, here's the thing. The other thing is, I don't blame my friend, whatever. The guy had a problem, and that was probably going to happen regardless.
Right.
So, but
it's kind of like a Liam Payne.
But yeah, but the
I don't know. I shouldn't have said that.
Can I fly?
You cannot fly. Harry. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. This is like a sensitive subject, and this is the corruption that you guys have put on me because I don't know who I am anymore. Fucked up.
Oh no, but the silver lining of that story is the guy, my friend, ended up marrying.
Oh, word!
And they have a really nice family, and they're great people.
Some things
like
happen,
the nice, yeah,
they work out for some.
But yeah, so
that's sad though to the other.
But yeah, I don't know why we were talking about that. I don't know why I would choose to share that story publicly either.
It was...
I feel like that's kind of one of those things I should have probably not...
No, I mean...
It's been years.
Right.
So
and
I feel
all love and respect to the people involved,
Praise be to Allah, obviously.
Yes.
Totally.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. See?
I think we were talking... See? I think we were talking about it because... you were trying to make me feel better about like friends.
Oh yeah.
Because you were saying, I think you were kind of leading like, ooh, like.
Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong in not texting your friend.
I just feel bad. I never want to be a bad friend. I love my friends, but sometimes and I'm sure you can understand. And I'm adjusting to working life. I've never I'm post college.
Well, also too, the job you have is very involved.
Yes.
More so than probably
the normal
job.
Yes, and we're grinding. We're doing what we can because these are gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And I'm technically working 2 jobs, but I don't work the other one as much. It's part-time gig.
Still, that probably...
It wears you out. Because it's another job that you have to be super on for. And I think that as soon as I get home, I'm just in freeze mode.
100%.
I can't do anything.
I hate it. I stay up way too late.
Same. Because it's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do whatever. And then it's 12 o'clock and we have to be here so early that it's not a good cycle.
No, you get to a point where my work day's over. My phone is off.
Yeah. And I need to find that balance. And I think that now I get it. What people said, say about work-life balance. I was like, because I'd only worked service jobs where you don't take your work home with you, And this you do.
I've always taken my work home with me. Every job I've had, long-term job, has been something I have to
Even with the shoes?
Shoes, yeah. I ended up managing their web store, all this shit.
You're just a hard worker.
No, one time I accidentally, so I had $5,000 in the eBay store.
Okay.
I made in the first month. I'd made $5,000,
oh,
right?
Hell
and
yeah.
I was like, dude, I'm killing it. Yeah.
I'd be living.
So I did the transfer.
Okay.
Transferred to the bank account, and I get a call. I get called into HR the next morning, and apparently I accidentally hit withdraw $5,000. So
Stop.
And they canceled it, and it was this whole thing, and then they were like, you're not allowed to hit. You queue everything up, and then the manager has to come up and push transfer.
That's so scary.
To double check your work.
But shut up.
And I was a full adult.
Right. You're like, I don't need this supervision.
This fucking sucks.
Fucking stupid. But that shit stresses me out. Money with work.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, with the tips and stuff. If I ever one time I just forgot to drop the cash that I owed, and I left with way too much. And I turned back around. I was like, I can't. I felt too anxious.
There was one time, this is the most dishonest shit I've done to the band, but it was me and my friend, and we did all this work in town, and the other guys lived maybe an hour and a half south of where we were.
Yeah.
So they had to drive up, play the gig, and then we played this thing, and the gig only paid $400, and there were 7 people in the band. It was one of those type of vibes.
Right.
And we did all this work. We set up the PA, we did all the sound check, everything. And so we were like, we're not going to pay these guys.
Yeah.
Because they were going to come up. They all live up here anyway.
Right.
And so we were like, oh yeah, somebody stole something from the restaurant, so we didn't get paid. And then the guy was like, well, you better fucking call him and get paid. And so I told my friend, I was like, we better pay these guys.
Did you?
Yeah, we paid them.
Okay, there you go. Well,
so we paid everybody $25.
Thank you.
There were so many gigs like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of, everyone has experiences like that though. One time I was working at a bakery and my tips got stolen. There was a guy that was stealing the tips.
Robin Hood style.
Yeah, for real. But I don't think he was giving back to anyone else. I think he was just profiting.
I'm not even kidding, dude. I'm getting so fucking fed up with the homeless situation.
Which situation?
I know that came out of nowhere, but I was just thinking like, oh yeah, steal your tips and give them to a homeless guy.
Oh, no.
No.
Don't steal my...
There's a homeless guy that lives outside my apartment.
Aww.
And I see him every day, but there's a gate that goes from my apartment to Albertsons, the grocery store.
Yeah.
And he fucking puts a cart in front of it, barricades the door so people don't walk in so he can sleep.
He's a smart guy.
Dude, and it makes me so mad. And he sleeps where I normally hop the fence.
Oh.
The big brick whatever wall.
Yeah.
Normally I hop it right there, but that's where he sleeps. Is where my feet would land.
Oh.
So
Have you had any close calls?
Yeah, dude. And I fucking yelled at him and said a bunch of shit to him.
Shit.
I'm just constantly accosting homeless people. But it's not.
Sometimes they're trying to front,
and it's not unwarranted. They're usually doing something where
That's what
this
I'm saying.
is.
Calm down.
There's probably better outlets, and plus also I find drug shit and booze stuff, and I'm like, you aren't trying to not be homeless.
Right.
This is, and I know people are gonna get mad because I'm like, addicts are addicts, but dude, I'm an addict and I got things under control.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, look at me.
Look at you.
No, and so what I want to do is where this guy sleeps. I just imagine getting one of those Gatorade coolers.
Oh my!
And
doing the ALS
ALS ice bucket challenge, surprise ALS homeless ice bucket challenge type shit.
Dude, we should do that during the summer though, so then we won't be.
No, I want to do it right now.
Right now. Yeah, you're right.
40 degrees.
Yeah. Dude, that's so funny. When you brought up the ALS ice bucket challenge, just randomly, that was awesome.
That's all I think about.
Did you ever do it?
No.
You didn't? I did.
I got nominated so many times.
You didn't do it?
No.
Think of all the people with ALS that you could have helped.
With
your social media posts.
Here's the thing. Where's that money going? How is it pouring ice over your... I get it. It raises awareness. But here's the thing. Nobody knows what ALS is other than it's associated with an ice bucket challenge. Gen Zers aren't like, ALS is like Lou Gehrig's disease, right? Isn't that what it is?
I don't know. I know it is the ice bucket challenge. You're right.
Right.
I think that, it's a great point because I wondered that myself, but I think it was just because it was a cool trend. Everyone had to do the ALS ice bucket challenge.
I like to see the people that they did it and then the person dropped the bucket, hit their head.
Right. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
I dumped mine. I made my grandma stand next to me and I was like, we'll raise more money if you're in the video. She was like, well, don't get me wet.
So, how much money did you raise for
like
ALS?
$1 million. I was their number one contributor. So I was like, no, I'm not going to get you wet. Just stand next to me. And I think my grandpa was recording, and I was like, "Hi, I'm Jenna. I was nominated, blah blah." And then I dumped the bucket on her. She was so. Wait, I have a picture somewhere of like pre-dump, and it is so funny. And my grandpa was pissed.
Wait. So you were doing the thing where you dump your own bucket, and you somehow just got your grandma.
I was like, Grandma, I'm gonna dump the bucket on my head, but
why was she in the video?
Because I had a plan, but I couldn't obviously tell her the plan. Wait, I need to find this. I hate the new update.
How old were you when you did the AL? That was 10 years ago.
8th grade, so like 14.
That's wild.
I'm like yesterday. No, it has to be my favorites. It's so funny. I can't believe I've never talked about this. Yeah, I literally got her ass with the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
Did she? And so your grandpa was pissed?
Yeah, she was too.
Why were they like?
Because he was just like, that was mean. Because my grandma was she only washed her hair once a week on Fridays.
Okay.
So, and it wasn't Friday. So she was pissed that I messed up her hair.
Dang,
And
dude.
so Diane had to come over early, and that's her hair lady.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did she get a perm? Was she
Yeah. Her hair was, it was so perfect, but I think she used like an entire bottle of hairspray, like
okay,
every day. And you know what? I used to judge her for only washing her hair once a week, and now I do that. Sometimes I go even longer.
Yeah.
So like respect. I'm sorry, Grandma. I love you.
It's so funny because you have like I
have one left.
You have one left.
Yeah. Squish.
It's been 10 years since I've had any grandparents.
Oh, it's sad.
And the memories I have of my grandpa on my mom's side, he was conveniently legally blind.
Nice.
So he couldn't drive.
Right.
But he would be like, Jenna, is that a snowflake painted on your nails? Or something. You know what I mean? He could laser focus,
right.
But then he'd be like, I can't see a thing. Can you read me this menu?
That's my group. That's Squish.
Yeah. But he would also do this thing where I can't remember. It was a library program, but he would get these things in the mail that were big plastic cases.
Yeah.
And it would be a book on tape from the U.S. government, but it would be Anne Rice Interview with a Vampire.
Yes.
And he had this tape player. The play button was like this big and it was green.
Yep.
And then he would just play it and it had Braille on it just in case. And he would sit in this chair and he would just be like this. Hold on.
That's literally Squish every day.
Yeah. And then he would do this and we would run through.
Yeah.
And you'd hear him. And then he'd be like, I'm listening to my book. Dude, you were asleep 2 seconds ago.
Don't even try.
Yeah.
We caught your ass. No, that's Squish.
And then he fell into the river.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He had a heart attack.
Oh my God.
He had a heart attack while he was painting his deck that laid over the river.
Oh my God.
It was attached to their house, but their house went over the river. And he was painting, and it was early summer. It was my first day of summer vacation.
How old were you?
13. And he had a massive heart attack, I guess. Fell while he was painting onto the thing, plank. Broke the plank because he was a bigger gentleman.
It's okay.
And then he ended up in the water, and he dry drowned in the water and was dead for several minutes.
What the fuck?
And then they brought him back to life.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he didn't die from that.
Yeah, but then he was never the same after that.
Oh, that's
yeah,
sad.
it's a sad
Wait,
story.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I remember 5 years after the accident, we
Yeah.
had a dog, a little terrier, and he jumped up on him and he was like, "Arr!"
It was triggering.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, what was Grandpa's name?
Frank.
Grandpa Frank.
Grandpa Frank.
This one goes out to you, Grandpa Frank.
Frank. Shout out Frank.
Shout out Frank. Frankerton.
But then I remember my phone rang in my room, my landline phone.
Wild.
Yeah. And
Wild.
I had an office phone. It had like
like the curly.
Yeah,
fry?
but it also was the office ring. It wasn't a regular, ring, 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 ring. It was, one of those. So I answer it, and it's my grandma, and she's crying.
No.
And she's like, "Your grandpa's in the river," and I was just like, "Okay."
It's going for a swim. What's
like,
up?
Right. But my grandpa couldn't swim.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so it was just, but he already had a heart
there
attack
was a
at
lot.
that point. Yeah, it was just a perfect storm.
What?
It was a Final Destination type situation.
I'm still impressed with the fact that I thought you meant he died in that moment.
No.
That's wild.
No, but she called me and was like, "Your grandpa's in the river," and I was like, "Okay."
What do you want me to do about it?
Yeah, and she's like, "Where's your mom?" I don't know.
That's sad though.
Yeah.
Did you live close to them?
Yeah, literally right down the street.
So you could have gone over there and...
I couldn't have gone over.
Why?
I was 13. I couldn't make it down there fast enough.
What do you mean?
The police were already there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
It was far enough that I couldn't just get on a bike.
Gotcha.
And fish my grandpa out of the river.
I'm like, do something.
like a pool net.
Hey, get over here.
Get over here.
Don't get.
And I remember... Yeah, I don't know. My mom listens to the podcast. Sorry, Mom. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
We should have been more sensitive to Grandpa Frank. We're being disrespectful.
No, but I just remember when my grandma called, I was like, what do you want me to do about it?
Right.
I didn't understand what had happened.
Right.
And I was annoyed. I'm trying to sleep in.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
There was one time too, that same summer, where I got a skateboard.
Okay.
And I got ramp wheels on it, so it was really fast, crazy. And there was a hill next to my neighborhood. So I went down this hill, and at the bottom of the hill, somebody had run a hose across the thing. And I'm moving fast. Like, my 13-year-old brain is like, I'm moving fast enough, it's just going to go.
Right.
But
were you starting to kind of like get the like...
No, I was fine. I was cruising all the way down. And then I got to the bottom, and I was like, okay, just little boop, boop. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And my back wheel got hung up.
No.
So my legs flew up in the air, and I landed on my back in the middle of this neighborhood.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, I'm going to die. Because I'd never really had the wind knocked out of me like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, my grandpa first, then it's me.
Fuck.
All the males in our family on that side are getting taken out.
What summer was that? What year?
Let's see. I was 13. I'm 38 now. So 15 years ago.
Okay, so...
Or 25 years ago?
No, it was not.
15 years ago, I would have been 25.
No. What?
15.
Really?
Right?
Are we doing the math right?
Hold on.
I can't do the math.
Hold on. Let's see how many years ago that was. What's 38?
My stomach just growled. Did you hear that?
No.
Sorry. 38 minus... How old were you?
I don't know. We shouldn't be doing math.
No, it's too hard. You were young.
Yeah.
But that was because I was going to say whatever summer that was your fucked up year.
It must have been 99, 2000.
Damn, that's when I was...
So it was 24 years ago.
Yeah. Well, if it was 2000...
It was, dude, actually, it was probably... Honestly, I started high school in 2000, so it was 1998, 1999.
I was going to say if it was 2000, you can't blame the year because that was a good year.
Mm-hmm. Y2K missed us, dude.
Nah, you were #blessed.
I'm ready for a global reset, dude.
I feel it's coming. Something's coming.
You know, here's the thing. They've been saying all this shit about solar flares.
Mm-hmm.
You know about solar flares?
It's good. What is that?
It's basically, I don't know, it's gas or something on the sun that explodes.
Not good.
And it's the equivalent of 1,000 atomic bombs or some bullshit.
Awesome.
And it sends this shockwave up with solar stuff.
Okay.
But basically, if one of those hits the globe,
yeah,
it's like going to knock out all electronics, cars, computers,
gotcha.
Take us back to the industrial age.
Oh, we could literally not function.
Right. So they're saying all this shit, but they've been saying it for years, and now I'm thinking that solar flares aren't even real, and that it's just the elites being basically saying, get ready because eventually we're going to turn off all your technology.
Yeah.
And we're going to blame
they're going to have an excuse for it.
We're going to blame it on a solar.
Is that what it
yeah,
is?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be. We don't know. They could be just busting our chops.
With all the news stories you hear about the wars and shit that are happening all around, that's a story they want you to hear.
I know.
Or when something really big happens.
It's wild.
And like it's a perfect example, the Will Smith slap that took over everything.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
What did they then do? Because they knew the media wasn't focused on. They were like, we have 24 hours. We see how this is trending. We're going to go fucking kidnap
all...
yeah, pizzas and hot dogs for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we're going to donate to the alopecia
the
fund.
Alopecia Ice Bucket Challenge.
ALS.
That's what ALS is, alopecia.
I'm like, yeah, I did the alopecia.
Why are they trying to fucking make all these people without hair cold? Ice water, dude. It's fucked
that's
up.
Fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Do you think that they meant to do, like, it was originally supposed to be for alopecia, but then they're like, okay, you can't be dumping water on bald heads.
You can't be done on a cold ass.
That's fucked. So now we have to do ALS. I think we just cracked it.
I think ALS is one of those I think I'm 100% positive. It's one of those ailments, diseases that you get where you lose all motor skills.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. So imagine the one thing you wouldn't want done to you if you had ALS. They're like, that's the challenge. Yeah.
That's so fucked.
If you ALS ice bucket challenge someone with ALS, that would be the craasiest shit ever.
The worst thing. Damn, that is fucked up. Now that you mention that.
What if that's the moment when the space-time continuum just eats itself?
That is it is. Yeah. I mean, it can't get much worse than that.
That's literally the worst thing that could have happened.
That's actually terrible. Like, why would they do that? Nobody wants that, but you're right, especially not an ALS survivor.
What do you think Stephen Hawking was actually on Epstein Island?
Yes.
That's cool.
Do you?
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's still kicking somewhere.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. What kind of life would that be? Do you think he was faking the whole time?
Yeah, dude, he was trying to get them perks.
Yeah, dude, Stephen Hawking just had a Percocet addiction for his entire life.
He had, like, once again, he had to have a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right, or is it
scapegoat?
Scapegoat.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you scapegoat? Is that what you were thinking?
I think I
scapegoat?
was. Yeah, and then I think I was thinking, like, I don't know. I'm thinking a bunch of different things. What are you doing?
I just looked at what I have written down to go off of.
Oh yeah, did we hit any of those?
No, nothing.
Is that a good thing?
No, I mean we didn't need to.
Hell yeah.
I mean, because literally I wrote Sammy Sosa is Lou Bega.
What?
Remember that day we looked up Sammy Sosa, the baseball player who was black and now is like.
Oh, reverse Michael Jackson.
Yeah, reverse.
Yeah.
No, he went.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then we were like, he looks like Lou Bega.
Yes, now I do.
Because he had a fedora on.
Dude, we discuss so many wild internet things and YouTube things every day that it's hard to keep track sometimes.
Like the 21 air conditioning salute.
What's that?
I can't say it.
What?
It's when someone.
Got it. And then
yeah, salute. They just fired him up, dude.
Dude,
I gotta beep that out. I might beep that out.
Wait, why?
I don't know.
Okay, well you can, but we'll talk about that later. Dude, my stomach is acting up.
What's going on?
It's hungry.
You got the.
I got the munchies.
You got the ibs kicking up.
I mean, all I've had today is Cheez-Its and some nuts.
I ate like shit yesterday.
What'd you have?
I know for dinner I had the Jack in the Box Double Jack.
I was gonna try to put my. I want to try to get it. That sounds good though. Sorry.
Then what did I have for lunch?
I don't know.
Hot Pockets.
Oh.
It was a bad day.
That is a good day for me.
Also, we went to the Selena and I went to a restaurant
yesterday.
2 nights ago. For a soft open night.
Oh yeah.
And it was one of those things where you don't have to pay for anything.
Right.
We're like, great.
Yeah.
So we got the whole meal and everything, and there was a 3-hour service. It was a long.
Right.
It took we got there at 6:45. We left at like 9:40.
Damn.
It was a long time.
Yeah, that's a big.
And it was great, really good 5-star food, really good drinks, really good all the stuff. But then we get the dessert after she picks up the plate, and she's like, "All right, guys, we'll have a good night."
Yeah.
And it was one of those situations where I was like, "Do we have a way to tip you?"
Right. I know, because if you don't have cash.
Yeah, I was like, we don't have any cash.
Right. Damn.
I was like, can we Venmo, Cash App you or something? So they must be getting paid full non-waitressy wages at that point.
Maybe
right?
For that night, because people have said that to me, like, oh, can I like Venmo you? Which I'm like, I'm blocked on Venmo, so no. But you can Apple Pay me, but then it sucks because then they have my number.
Yeah, I don't like that. Which
sucks. I don't like it either, but my Venmo, I'm blocked, so.
Why are you blocked on Venmo?
Because my account got used in like a bridging scam of like a crazy amount of money.
Oh, really?
And they shut my shit down. Like I didn't have any of the apps except for Apple Pay. Now I can use, what's the purple one?
Zelle?
Yeah. I can use Zelle, and then the whole Venmo thing got so sketchy, I just never got back into it.
I had the card. I had the Venmo card.
Oh, really?
It was really cool.
Damn, that'd be kind of lit.
Then my wallet got stolen out of my...
not
Dude,
so
my
lit.
wallet got stolen out of my garage, right?
What?
No, check this out. This is fucking crazy. I went out to my car, I got in my car, and I didn't see my wallet. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I apparently left my car unlocked inside it was an apartment garage.
Yeah.
So I go in, and I'm like, that's weird. And then I look on my bank account, and it was a Circle K down the street from my house 5 minutes before I got into my car.
That's fucking terrifying.
For $400.
Circle K?
Yeah. So I called Circle K and I go, hey, did a guy just come in and spend $400 5 minutes ago? And then the person goes, yes, but he had your ID.
Are you serious?
She fucking ID'd the guy, and he had an ID, so she just gave him. Yeah.
Okay, that is fucking.
And I go, did he have green hair? And
did you have green hair?
I had green hair on my license.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And she was like, well, he showed ID, so I gave it to him. And I was like, well, you obviously didn't look at it. And she started getting sassy with me. And I was like, and I literally said, bitch, I'm calling the police. I called the police and I said, hey, listen, I think the lady at Circle K she's in on the scam.
Smart.
And so literally because she just irritated me,
she's a part of it.
I told her that she's
dude, you just made her a suspect.
Yeah, so she just she definitely got investigated.
You know what though? Maybe she needed to be investigated.
She did.
Like there was something else going on.
You know what I did? Also the day after I went to that Circle K and I just watched through the window.
You didn't go in?
I didn't go in. I just
was it her?
I wanted to see who it was, yeah.
Same girl?
Yeah, I think so.
That's wild.
Yeah, but they run a racket, dude. There's a whole thing apparently with in Denmark or one of these really highfalutin countries. Mm-hmm. There was a scam where the paramedics had a deal with funeral directors. They would let people die in the ambulance, and then they'd give the funeral home the reference for the call.
That is terrifying. Right. That's so scary.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Sorry, I just started focusing on the beats in the background. I like it.
It's nice, dude. It's very nice.
Is this that one song?
No.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was
so basically, because of copyright, I took a bunch of either synthwave or funk music, and I slowed it down to 60%. So that's what this is.
This is a vibe. It reminds me of that one song, and I can't think of the name of it. Washed Out?
Washed Out? By who?
I don't know. And I also don't even know if that's correct.
By Liam Payne.
It's like, Harry.
That's
what makes you beautiful.
So yeah, do you have anything you want to say before we take off?
Oh, it's already
dude.
Depart time. I do have to say that I'm so starving. I can't wait to eat, but I don't know what to get to eat.
I'm not hungry at all.
How?
I don't know. I'm trying not to be fat lately.
Well, some of us can't help that.
It's hard. The older you get, the harder it gets, Jenna.
Would you ever go on Ozempic?
Yeah, I'm on it right now, dude.
Dude.
I fucking...
Can I just say my closing statement?
Yeah, say your closing statement.
Thank you so much for having me on. How did I do on my audition?
Pretty fine.
Yes.
It was. I mean, did you have fun?
Yeah, I had so much fun. I would still talk for a long time. I would just need a snack.
Yeah, I think if we start a project, we should just do...
Vibes.
Like an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Vibes. We should just do
vibes.
Fentanyl.
Yeah, I was trying to match up.
Is that what you meant by vibes?
Yes, that's exactly. I just didn't want to say that.
Fent summer.
#.
All right. Well.
But yeah, thanks for having me. This was so fun.
So everybody, thank you.
Thank you
for listening, Jenna. Thank you for doing this. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun. I hope I did justice, hopefully.
You did okay.
Okay. I'll take it.
It's passable.
Okay. What's this?
This is the outro song.
You just chose this?
Yeah, I just chose this.
Okay, I'm feeling it.
This is chosen.
Okay.
You don't have to listen to it. We just talk until the beat starts.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, which is right
it's
now.
Happening. I feel like it's getting kind of crazy.
Yeah, should we wait till the beat drops?
Do I know this song?
There's no way you know this song.
You've never played it?
I've never played this song.
You didn't pick a song that you like?
No.
Okay. It's a new one.
This is just
Okay. I feel like
people need to hear this when they're listening to this episode.
I feel like I'm kind of scared.
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
I thought it was a baby.